guys, good morning. I'm doing this video because I got tagged, and it's my first time being tagged, so I'm kind of excited about it. The tag came from North of 50 now, who had been in turn tagged by PA Bushcraft. And the subject is, what are your 3 favorite bushcraft tools, not including your knife? Which for me is easy because my knife is not one of my favorites. And number 2, it's because I don't really have a lot of stuff to choose from yet. I'm not really all that well equipped. I'm well equipped for car camping, but as I've gotten more into the bushcraft side of it, I've come to realize or understand the difference in, between a very capable cook set that you throw in the back of your car and something, titanium or aluminium that you can throw in your backpack and it all fits into one little cylinder, So as time goes on, I'm hoping to develop more and more of a bushcraft specific tool set. So without any more delay, let's get on to my tag. My top 3. Number 1, the axe. This axe is very portable. Short little guys like this are dangerous, so you kind of got to be careful. You got to make sure your axe technique is pretty bang on. I have always loved the axe as a tool, as a phenomenon. Even as a kid, whenever we'd go camping, I'm like, Dad, do you want me to chop the firewood? And even to this day, if I can find any excuse up at the hunt camp or whatever to break out an axe and start whapping away at wood, I'll take it. Man, the axe is something special. And if you look around the world historically, so many cultures have come up with some version of the axe, some version of this shape. That tells me there's something special here, man. Not that many people can come up with this kind of thing. And it not be like a perfect implement. And sorry, I get lost when I'm looking at a nice axe. The thing is, this is not like some Estwing or Fisker's, punched out by an automaton thing. This is like, you see the strike marks of the hammer. This is like the rhythm of an artisan working with a power hammer, writ large in steel and wood. This is something special. This is something I love the feel of. I don't mean specifically this tiny Wetterlings. I mean, anything like the Wetterlings, the Gransfors, the Halterfors. These are like you feel the joy of bushcraft in the wood and and the touch of the human on the metal. I just yeah, love it. But let's move along, shall we? What else do I have? Where's my other favorite implement? Oh, here. This one surprises me. This is my fire steel and flint kit. You guys know the story of me and the ferro rod, but I just, I've changed it over completely, man. Just the aesthetic of it in some ways, the ancient feel of it, the low tech aspect, the fact that I can find another rock if this one gets destroyed. I like opening this pack up and taking this stuff and making fire from it. I like fire the way I like axes. I feel like there's something primeval going on. If I'm sitting there and I look into a fire, an hour can disappear really quickly, and I've done nothing but stare. And I feel like I'm in touch with something ancient when I make a fire this way. And I'm thinking that as the weather gets warmer into the summer, I'd really like to work on like a bow drill, or but for now, I would just love the look of this, steel, the forged steel, the feel of it. So that's number 2. And the third is interesting because it's the same as North of 50s. It's the camera. For a couple of reasons. First, it's opened me up to you guys, in a way that I'm not just a watcher of YouTube videos anymore. Now I'm actually making some. And you know, I went to school to make movies, but at that time, cutting and splicing happened with a razor blade and Scotch tape. So I mean, I'm excited about shooting these videos because the whole digital world is still so new to me, and you know, I love doing something where every time I turn the machine on, I learn something new about how to do this. You know, and by the way, when I say the camera, I mean that one, but even just the iPhone, you know, this is always in my pocket. I am constantly snapping shots or taking little videos when I'm out in the forest or anything, you know, and it's a whole different world to those of us who were around before the internet, you know. Yeah, and I think that being able to make these videos and share stuff with you guys helps me learn stuff in other ways. Like when I did the video where obviously I was doing something wrong with the ferro rod, you guys actually answered that, and I've got new stuff to practice and improve on as time goes on. So I think that, you know, being able to pack along a camera and then share your stuff with the world, let's face it, it's very powerful, very powerful. And every one of you guys who are doing this, you're putting yourselves out there. It's vulnerable, it's sharing, it's kind. You know, you're giving information that people used to have to take courses for. So anyone who's doing this, good on you. There's no other way to say it. You know, and I'm excited to be doing it too, especially because I graduated from movie making school in 2000 and I did nothing with it. So this is my way of sort of trying to get something back, because I remember why I went to school, and every day that I wasn't working on something related to filming kind of felt like a minor tragedy. And for now, you know, this is fine. This is enough. I don't have to be some Hollywood bigwig, you know. So those are oh, I gotta show you guys something. Look at this. This was a late Christmas gift. I'm not gonna do a video on it just yet because this one has to go back because the handle is all messed up. It's all like, I don't know if it's rotting or what. So I dropped Lee Valley an email about it, and by the way, I will most likely talk a lot about Lee Valley. I'll try not to mention companies or stores in my videos that I don't feel good about sharing. Lee Valley is one of those that I feel very good about driving business to. This axe arrived with a messed up handle, so I dropped them an email. And the reply was as follows. Okay, we'll totally replace that for you. We're out of stock until the 20th of February, because this was the last one they had in stock. At that point, we'll send you a box. You just slap a label on it and send it back to us. In the meantime, if you feel safe, you can use the axe and we'll take it back anyway. Yeah, they're going to get my business from now until eternity. And it's a very cool company. That, you know, the CEO only makes, I think it's 9 times what the lowest paid employee makes, and that's part of one of his rules. You know, there's a lot of really cool stuff about Lee Valley. They're a Canadian company, but they have a US specific website and an international one. And I throw them a lot of money. I do, and I feel great about it every time. They have some exquisite stuff and some kind of pedestrian stuff, but they carry grand spurs. They carry, you know, some really cool woodworking stuff. Anyways, I'm definitely going to make a video on this. I've tried it, and you know, even with the messed up handle, like me and axes, right, I can't put it down. You know, I just can't put it. Anyways, okay. Alright, I gotta go. So, for now, I'm going to tag 3 people too. I'm going to tag Effie Jr. because he's in the same place as I am. He's acquiring stuff faster than I am, but I'm interested to see what his choices are. Because he comes at this with such an open, optimistic, you know, mind, and even just in his videos, I see some real progression in his comfort around the stuff. So, Effie, I'm tagging you. My second tag will be the Sergeant Fruitcake, because, man, when he gets stuff, it's like I covet the stuff he has, man. I don't mean that in a biblical way. I mean, it's like so much of the stuff he gets and he's excited about and he reviews, it's like, yeah, that's a really cool item. He doesn't buy crap, you know. He doesn't seem to ever make a mistake. So obviously he's throwing a lot of research into this stuff before he picks it up, you know. And I gotta find one of those smocks he's got, his combat smock. I've been looking it up online and I can't figure out the sizing system. So if anyone knows how that sizing system works, like what I'm supposed to measure on me or something, let me know, okay? And for my third, who was I going to do? I don't remember, but I'll put it on screen. I have it written down somewhere, but I've lost my paper. Yeah, I don't remember. So I guess that's all she wrote. Thanks for watching, guys. I remember who it was now. There were actually 2 more people I had wanted to tag. I'm still not sure if it's kosher really to tag a grand total of 4 people in YouTube land, but if it's not, I'm just going to plead ignorance. I've never done a tag before. The 2 are, the first is Bushcraft Bartons, because his is the first bushcrafting channel I ever watched and subscribed to. He's been a big influence on me. And the second is Sarah Dreaming, because the first video of hers I ever watched was her outlining some of her favorite gear. And I want to see how or if any of that has changed since her last video. You know, she's gotten new stuff that's replaced some of her old favorites or whatever. So, have at it, guys. Your top 3 bushcraft items, no knives. And I guess that really is all she wrote at this point. So thanks for watching, guys.